Now moving ahead, I would like to invite Mr. Ravindra Kumar Jain, IRSC Managing Director, Dedicated Freight Corridor Corporation of India Limited, for the keynote address. Can we have a big round of applause for him, gentlemen?
Good morning to all of you, dignitaries on the dais. Firstly, this is a big opportunity for me to meet Shri Naveen Jindal Sahab here. I was once DRM Samastipur, it is in North Bihar, and at around 10 or 12 of the stations, we could provide monumental flags more than 100 feet high. And at that time, when we used to hoist that particular flag, every time we remember the martyrs and also Naveen Jindal साहब. पूरे देश में ये जो झंडे लगे हैं, वास्तव में हम सब चाहते थे कि झंडे हर जगह लगें, पर शुरुआत नहीं हो रही थी. और जब हमने इसको नेट पे मैंने पढ़ा कि आपने इतनी मेहनत करके वो कराया, तो हर जगह जहां हमने स्टेशन पे झंडे लगाए, आपको जरूर धन्यवाद दिया हमने. Anyway, that is only in the background. But Dedicated Freight Corridor is a very, very important railway infrastructure project which Ministry of Railway have ever undertaken since independence. Many of you may not be knowing how important this project is, and it is approximately 1.25 lakh crore infrastructure project. I will just very fast run through this particular, just you see, 2,843 kilometers across from Mumbai to Delhi, Dadri, and then from Ludhiana to Sonnagar, and later it will get extended to the West Bengal. 11,000 hectares of the land, which is equivalent to 20,000 football grounds, land was acquired for this particular project. Earthwork, you may not imagine, 25 crore cubic meter. 62 important bridges across various rivers. 3 bridges have been provided across Yamuna at 3 different locations. Other than that, Sabarmati, Narmada, Mahi, Hindan, so many rivers. 535 major bridges, 4,643 minor bridges, 53 rail over rail flyover. These are very fantastic structure that DFC is providing seamless transportation. Means if there is a track on the alignment of the railway, we will fly over that particular track. And to provide such particular structure, that too in the running condition of the track on the ground, and we are taking our track from the above, and the gradient has to be matching with that particular train operation, it is a gigantic job. And at 53 locations we have done it. Similarly, we have ensured that there is no level crossing in the alignment of the dedicated freight corridor. We have eliminated around 900 level crossings, so 304 ROBs have been provided, 557 underbridges, 48 stations, that is the junction station where we have got connections with the Indian Railway, and others are 70 approximately where there is no crossing, but our own station, not junction but crossing station. At 77 locations, we have passed either below the national highway or above the national highway. This was also a very gigantic task because, again, we cannot stop any movement on the national highways. This is the operational control center at Ahmedabad. Just 2 days back, on 12th of the March, Honorable Prime Minister has inaugurated it and appreciated like anything that this is one of the wonderful control centers ever Indian Railway had, and it will control entire 1,500 kilometers of the train operation from one particular location. So this was inaugurated by Honorable Prime Minister. This is again one more control center for EDFC at Prayagraj, and now the project 90% completed and 96% will be completed by this March only. Entire EDFC, that is from Sonnagar to Ludhiana, has already been completed, and more or less 80% is completed for Western, and 96 we will be touching, and surely next year we will be completing the remaining part of this one. Every day we are running on that particular Prayagraj area, that is from Sonnagar to Dadri, 100 trains on up direction, 100 train on down direction, 200 trains on EDFC every day, and approximately 100 train 50-50 up and down on the western dedicated freight corridor. It means entire coal load, steel load and raw material load on the eastern sector has been taken over by the DFC. It has got such a big capacity that now we can run maximum number of passenger train due to the released capacity on the existing tracks. So we are basically heavier, higher, longer and faster to provide our speed. You will wonder that in Indian Railway the train runs around 150 to 200 kilometers in 8-hour driver shift. That is average speed of 20 kmph or so. We are providing average speed more than 50 kmph. There is no passenger train. So basically we are going towards the real reduction of the logistic cost, more reliability, and later on it may result into the very much cost reduction. So now we will come to the main thing for which you may be looking for the steel sector. Again, I will say one more thing, that DFC is the first corporation who introduced rail sector to other than PSUs, that is the sale. Please excuse me, sales CMD साहब नाराज नहीं हो, पर फर्स्ट टाइम हमने इसको ओपन अप किया और पहली बार हमने प्राइवेट सेक्टर की रेल को भी यूज़ करना शुरू किया, और अब रेलवे में ओपनली प्राइवेट और PSU दोनों की रेल को हम यूज़ कर सकते हैं. एंड वी हैव सक्सेसफुली डिप्लॉयड प्राइवेट सेक्टर रेल्स इन द EDFC एंड दोज आर वर्किंग वेरी वेल. सो आई वुड लाइक टू से कि हम लोग हमेशा ये सोचते थे सेफ्टी है, ये है, वो है, प्राइवेट सेक्टर कैसे बनाएगा इसको, पैसेंजर्स के साथ क्या होगा, बट वी मेड ऑल द टाइप ऑफ द टेस्टिंग, केमिकल, मैकेनिकल, स्ट्रेंथ वाइज, ये वाइज, एंड वी प्रूव्ड इट to the different authorities. These are suitable and we deployed that one. So again DFC made the difference, and for that 7.22 lakh tons of the rails have been used. सर और किससे ले सकते हैं, हमारे डिग्निटीज़ हैं. और सर ऐसे ही हमने मेजर ब्रिजेस, माइनर ब्रिजेस में अप्रॉक्सीमेटली 1.5 लाख टन स्ट्रक्चरल स्टील यूज़ किया है. रेनफोर्समेंट स्टील आप देख सकते हैं कि इट इज़ मोर देन 10 लाख टन्स. मतलब ये इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में इतना रिक्वायरमेंट है स्टील का. और मैं आपको सिंपल एक बात बताना चाहूँगा कि स्टैटिस्टिक्स वाइज लास्ट ईयर इंडियन रेलवे प्रोवाइडेड 5,300 ट्रैक किलोमीटर, और अब हमारा जो टारगेट है नेक्स्ट 5 ईयर्स का, दैट इज 8,000 ट्रैक किलोमीटर एवरी ईयर. 8,000 ट्रैक किलोमीटर एवरी ईयर. जो मैं अभी स्टील की बात कर रहा हूँ, दैट विल बी ओनली रिलेटेड टू द ट्रैक इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर. आई विल नॉट टॉक अबाउट द कोचेज रिक्वायरमेंट स्टील, या वैगन्स के रिक्वायरमेंट, या और किसी स्टेशन डेवलपमेंट की. केवल ट्रैक के अंदर आप देखिए, यदि हमारी जो प्लानिंग है तो 10 लाख टन की तो हमें रेल चाहिए, 1.4 लाख टन का स्ट्रक्चरल स्टील चाहिए, 12 लाख टन हमें इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर स्टील चाहिए हर साल. बेसिकली 2.5 lakh crore infrastructure investment will be made in the railway this year, and coming year it will further increase. So there is a lot of scope for the steel industry. It is not just limited. साहब आप FOB बता रहे थे, ये बता रहे थे, ये तो मैं कहूँगा बहुत छोटी चीज़ है. हमारे सारे जो रेल ओवर रेल फ्लाईओवर है, all are steel, has to be steel only. So basically lots of scope for the steel industry, for the this dedicated freight corridor and the railway infrastructure. और ये आपने देख ही लिया है. और finally we are also extending all possible support for the transportation of the steel. जैसे जैसे हमारा नेटवर्क बढ़ता जा रहा है, अभी हम लोग 12.7 मिलियन टन करीब स्टील हमारे रूट से ले जा रहे हैं, और धीरे धीरे ये और शेयर बढ़ेगा. बाकी रेलवे का हमने बता रखा. तो मैं यहाँ पे सिंपल सम अप करूँगा. देयर इज़ ए ह्यूज स्कोप फॉर द कंजम्पशन ऑफ द स्टील फॉर द रेल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर. थैंक यू वेरी मच. और वैसे इसमें एक और बस ऐड करूँगा, फ्यूचर कॉरिडोर और हैं हमारे करीब 4,400 ट्रैक किलोमीटर के, डबल लाइन 4,400 रूट किलोमीटर के. तो यदि ये और सेंक्शन हो गए तो स्टील की रिक्वायरमेंट और मल्टीप्लाई हो जाएगी। और हमें पूरी विश्वास है आने वाले टाइम में ये नए डीएफसी और सेंक्शन होने वाले, तो हमारी जो रिक्वायरमेंट 8000 टेक किलोमीटर से और बढ़ जाएगी। सर एक्चुअली DFC is a part and parcel of the Indian Railway. So we are providing assets, but we are not taking the revenue of the railway to our kitty. So entire business is with the Indian Railway, and we are assisting them by providing the assets.
But the railway is benefiting from this.
Yes, railway is benefiting from that. So with this, I close myself. Thank you very much.